Welcome to this episode of Cooking with Kirby. Today we're going to be making some beef and broccoli. This recipe is super simple. There's honestly no need for you to get takeout. So no further ado, let's get into the recipe. You want to pick up some sirloin steaks, and if you have any hard fat like you see right there, you want to go ahead and cut all that off. Now we want like about 1.5 inches to about 2-inch pieces. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut that steak in half, and we're gonna go ahead and cut at a 45-degree angle. You do not have to freeze your steak. If you feel more comfortable to freeze your steak to get thin slices, by all means go ahead and do so. But you know, you can cut a really thin slice of steak. So like I said, at a 45-degree angle, and you're gonna just slowly cut through and try to cut as thin as possible. For this recipe, we're gonna need at least 1.5 pounds of beef, thin sliced, 1 egg. This is gonna be for our seasoning. And then also we're gonna need a large broccoli. As you can see, I cut the florets in quarters, but if you want smaller pieces or bigger pieces, you can cut it to how you want. We're gonna need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. That's gonna thicken up our beef and broccoli and get it all nice and smooth. And then also we're gonna need 1 tablespoon of garlic. That's minced garlic in the jar. I love the flavor out of it. And then 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. I got light soy sauce. You can use your favorite soy sauce that you wanna use. And then also 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. Now we're gonna go ahead and marinate our meat. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add the egg, the soy sauce, the vinegar, the garlic, and we're basically gonna get our hands dirty and we're gonna just mix all this together. But trust me, this recipe came out very delicious. One thing that you can add is probably some chopped ginger. Like I said, now we just gotta get our hands in there and just mix everything together. Break that yolk and just make sure that you mix all those ingredients into your beef. Now we're gonna take that cornstarch. That's 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and we're gonna pour in half of it, and then we're gonna mix in that cornstarch to our beef. And then once you see that it's pretty much coated well, then we're gonna add the rest of it and then finish it off. You just wanna make sure that you mix thoroughly because you want that good coating around the beef. Once you have it all mixed up, go ahead and put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes. We're gonna let that marinate. Now it's time to get to our wok. We're gonna go ahead and fill up our wok with 4 cups of water. We're gonna cook our broccoli. And this literally does not take long. Once you get that water boiling, you just drop your broccoli in there for 1 minute. It cooks fast. You don't want to overcook your broccoli. So just cook it for 60 seconds, 1 minute, and then go ahead and remove. Once you have all your broccoli out, go ahead and just discard that water. You want to just spray it off, and then we want to get our wok ready for the beef. Now you just want to go ahead and lay down a little bit of olive oil. That's about 2 tablespoons. And then you want to go ahead and start cooking your beef. You want this on high heat. And be sure that when you're cooking on a wok that you don't have everything in the center of the wok. You want to make sure that it's on the outside, so that way you're still frying the beef. Now we want to go ahead and season with just a little bit of black pepper and just a tiny bit of salt because we have a lot of soy in there. So just, you know, a little bit of salt in there. Now we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of toasted sesame seed oil. At this moment of time, this was smelling really, really delicious. My wife was just like, oh, I can't wait for dinner. But this cooks really fast. Literally in like about 4 to 5 minutes, you'll have your beef ready. And then, you know, once you get that good brown color, we're ready to add a little bit more of soy sauce. And then we're gonna add our broccoli. That extra soy sauce is just to coat the broccoli. And then you just wanna mix everything together. Very, very simple, and as you can see, that it had a great consistency and it was fantastic. And also, make sure you garnish with some sesame seeds. So what do you think about that recipe? It's super easy to make. There's no need for takeout. You can make it here at home. Also, I'll leave the link down in the video description or in the comment section, so that way you can get the full printable recipe at cookingwithkirby.com. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and click the bell so that way you can see all my future recipes. And if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section, and I'll get back to you shortly. Oh yeah, I have these recipes. They're really good. You should try them out. Now y'all be beautiful, and take care.